Come on in. My name's Evan Favaro, and this is Speakeasy Motors. It's not too much to look at. It'll do for now. Come on in. So up here's my fabrication shop, and this is where I do my metal work and all sorts of stuff. Got a couple lifts for the hot rods and stuff that I work on. Got a Nova and stuff over here. Chopping the top on a 31 Ford, or re-chopping I should say. I do antique car restoration as well, which is what these fenders are for a 50 Ford pickup. My shop sign, which I need to hang up, is a 1933 Franklin air-cooled car, skin. But anyway, I'll show you. I kind of consider this area my bedroom because it's where the magic happens. So over here is where I do it all. I'm working on some cool stuff right now. This is half of my shop. I have my repair service and maintenance shop, which is below us. That's where I have my mechanics that work for me. They stay down there, and I stay up here and I do the welding and metal shaping and fabrication. A couple little projects I'm working on is this is one that I got here. This is a 96 Sabre. I don't do a lot of sport bike work, but this guy wanted me to build the entire body out of aluminum. So I probably, just the way it is, it's not even sand and polish it. I probably already have 120 hours in this. All this is hand fabricated. This headlight cowl alone is probably 50, 55 hours. It's all English wheel planishing hammer. It's all TIG welded. All this here is done on like a Pullmax style machine, stuff like that. And this is all raw metal. There's not going to be any body work. This is going to be purely polished, and then it's going to be riveted like an aircraft fighter jet. This is like all my little tools and stuff. I got everything from my English wheel planishing hammer, torch. This is my baby right here. This is the heartbeat of the shop. My TIG, MIG, bead rollers, shears, brakes, lathes, all that good stuff. And that's pretty much it for the fab shop. I have a couple old cars and stuff outside. This was a three-wheeled trike kind of crazy contraption thing I made. It's pretty cool. It's like a death machine, but it's cool. But yeah, I'll show you the mechanic shop downstairs and another bunch of bikes we're working on. Just moved up here into this shop. I just expanded the shop because it grew so fast. So I took over more of the building, which was this part. But originally I started downstairs in a little dungeon in the basement. So it's a little bit of a mess, but I'll show it to you. So come on down.
Should I record the whole thing?
You can just cut the video and edit it right here. Just looking to open it up.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Huh?
I'm gonna keep going.
Still going?
Yeah.
Well, down here is my service, repair, and maintenance shop. This is where we do like the oil changes, the handlebars, servicing, repair, stuff like that. It's a little bit of a wreck right now, but we're getting ready for our big party this weekend. A little open house grand opening. Here's a bike I built a few years ago. It's a typical chopper with an Ultima motor in it. It's way cooler than the stuff that Orange County makes because things are actually handmade, and I didn't put anything into the computer to make this. All the tank and all that stuff is totally shaped from scratch. The wrought iron work, all that stuff, this weird looking sissy bar It's a pretty cool bike. Got a couple lifts, and I'll show you this bike over here. I just took first place with it in the Javits Center in New York City, which is pretty cool. Don't mind the mess, but this is it. So the whole tail and everything was shaped totally from scratch. The tank, it's a 78 Yamaha XS650 with a Gixxer front end on it. So I had to machine a neck and all that. I wanted to keep the Yamaha wheels, so I kept I had to machine a hub for the wheel to make the wheel work on the Suzuki front end. Stuff like this, you know, there is nothing out of Newburgh coming out like this. This thing's hot. But anyway, this is my, over here, this is my Nolan. I'm getting the motor rebuilt right now because I just use the thing so damn much that it burnt out. But this is a Pullmax style machine. That's where you do all my shrinking, and I could do different dies and stuff like that by hand. No computers necessary or egos to build cool shit. This is just like a handlebar job and service stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. I have 23 years old of ages of experiences. That didn't even make sense. I am 23 and I have this shop. This is where I started down here, and then I just recently expanded upstairs. I have 3 employees that work for me. A mechanic and the secretary and another part-time mechanic. And then there's me. I do all the fabrication upstairs. And yeah, this is it. So like I said, I'm only 23. My business is Speakeasy Motors is only 2 years old. As of April 2011 is when I opened it up, and in the past 2 years it just grew so fast. So it's working. We'll see. Started off down here fixing like leaf blowers and snow blowers and stuff, and then, you know, I always did the motorcycles, but until I was able to build a name for myself until this point. And now here I am trying to make a video to impress you guys in Los Angeles, which is kind of crazy because I'm just in a little dungeon, but I still do more fabrication than the guys at Orange County because I'm just totally way cooler and better than them. But that's okay. But other than that, that's it. I'll show you. There's in here. There's a whole lot of nothing, but I can show it to you anyway. This is my office. This is the first bike I ever built. I was 17 years old when I built it. It is a Honda CB350. I built the frame, built the tank, all that stuff. It's an old Sportster tank I found crashed and remodified it. Built the frame, the fender, and all that good stuff. I took second place with this up in Laconia at the Lobster Pound, and the guys were really mad at me because here I was like 18 at the time, or it was like 18 or 19, and I beat them, took second place. Anyway, over here is I have a frame jig. It's I actually built the jig myself as well. This is a weed whacker. This is what I cut grass with, but it's a little buried right now. But I built this frame jig from scratch. It's fully adjustable. Height, length, rake, the whole nine. You just lock it in place. I designed it to be like on a rail system, so everything stays nice and trim and true as you're fabricating the frame. So that's like a project that's going on now as well. So I'm not working with a lot of space, so organization and space saving is kind of a key component here. I do some of my own powder coating. This is my little office that my secretary hangs out in, her little private dungeon. Yeah, but other than that, that's it. And if you're ready for some new talent, better than those old guys, here I am.